Hello, Awakening Dawn. How are you guys doing? Or Essence of Awakening, because I'm going to share this on both channels. So we are journaling with JE for the mid-month of June and mid-month to the mid-month of July 2020. So I hope you guys are well and in good spirits. Thank you for tuning into the videos. I appreciate you guys very, very much. So we're journaling with JE. Journaling with JE basically is where you're journaling with me. There are messages that may come up in the readings, and you may want to jot them down or journal them, especially if they relate to you. And one thing that I tell you to do when you're journaling with JE is take the actual reading and break it down to your situation and see how it applies to your situation. There will be some more journaling exercises that I would like to do, but I just want to get this video out because I have so many videos I need to record and I'm very behind. But neither here nor there, we're going to get these readings done, right? So journaling with JE basically is getting your journal out, writing down that message, and seeing how that message applies to your life, and especially if you resonate with that message, okay? Key factors that I would say is break down by the actual subject, the principle, and then the outcome, okay? And then how does that apply to your life? How does that resonate with your life if the message that we're getting ready to go into resonates with you, okay? Sometimes in the readings on the journal, the Awakening Dawn channel, when I do the general messages for the month or the mid-months or whatever readings I'm doing, and there's a serious message in there, I may say journal this message. Even on the Essence of Love channel, I may say in a love reading, I may say journal this message, okay? But there's going to be other exercises, so I would say get your journaling book, definitely, and journal with me, guys. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell, and let's see what's going on. Check out the description box for the messages there. There are announcements. I want to try to keep the announcements during the readings very to a minimum, so I'm trying to work on that. Make sure you check out the description box for announcements and any other readings that are in the description box, okay? So journaling with JE for the middle of June till July, the middle of July, okay, 2020. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing out there? Are you guys safe? Are you guys well? Are you guys healthy? How are you guys doing? Okay, so we're going to start with the recent past with the Seven of Swords. Current energies, we're going to start with the Nine of Pentacles. The outcome, we're going to say, is the Ten of Cups. Crowning your reading is the Seven of Cups. And the outcome is Judgment. Okay, the bottom of the deck is the Moon. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with a lot of like trying to conform to being happy, trying to find a way to be happy. And I get that in this time, okay? With the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you may be trying to figure out how to be happy right now. How can I be happy with the current times? How can I be happy right now? Some of you could have lost some things. Some of you may have gone through some things where you've lost some things, or I'm also feeling like what I'm feeling mainly is how to be happy. Some of you may have lost money recently. There might have been some money you've lost, or money was taken from you, or I'm even feeling like someone was robbed, okay? I'm feeling like someone could have gone through something of being robbed recently, right? And if you were robbed, you might have been robbed by someone that was very close to you. So some of you, I'm feeling like you were robbed by someone that was very close to you. You know, you could have been dealing with that recently, where you were taken advantage of by someone close to you. So two messages I'm picking up from this energy right here is, one, some of you might have gone through where you were robbed recently financially by someone close to you, or taken advantage of by someone close to you. And this thing has caused a lot of confusion because you didn't expect this, okay? You didn't expect this energy. And so now you may be going through the legal proceedings of this. Some of you may be going through legal proceedings due to this, okay? I'm also feeling like some of you feel like your families are taking advantage of you. Like you may have people in your family or close proximity or friendships that are taking advantage of you. And I don't mean in a sexual sense, but it could be sexual sense. But this is just you feel like someone's taking advantage of you. And I'm feeling like that very strongly. Like some of you feel like someone's taking advantage of you, okay? And it has you somewhat confused. It has you confused. I'm also feeling like you guys, some of you are not happy. You're not happy with certain things going on right now. There's a sense where you feel like, okay, I'm not happy with the times right now. I'm not happy with the way things are right now. You know, a lot is on me. Some of you are very burdened down by a lot of, emotions and things that are going on with you emotionally. Okay? Yeah, with you emotionally. So let's break this down. Let's break this down, viewers. Let's break this down, my subbies. Let's break this down, those that are just passing through the channel. First and foremost, I hope you subscribe and hit the notification bell. And I appreciate you from being here. I welcome you. I welcome you with love and open arms. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out the description box. And make sure that you journal this message if this message resonates with you. So the first message I'm picking up is some of you are just not happy right now. There's a lot going on in the world, in society, and some of you may be dealing and being affected by this very strongly. It's messing with your happiness. It's messing with, your family, how there may be a lot of confusion right now for some of you. When it comes down to, your family, there may be a lot of confusion for some of you. There may have been confusion on how you perceive things, how someone perceived things against you. Okay, I'm feeling here. I'm also feeling like you were wrong. Someone was wronged by someone close to them. Either someone took something from you, you were robbed, or there was some theft, or something of that sort, or you were violated by a family member. And this has you somewhat confused because you're like, wait a minute now, we're supposed to be family, we're supposed to be friends, I would never expect this from you. And so now you're trying to rise above the ashes. Some of you could be going through legal proceedings. Some of you may be trying to figure out how to deal with this energy. Okay. I do see some of you feel like you're being taken advantage of by your family. I'm seeing that very strongly, like you're being taken advantage of by your family. This is weighing heavy on you. I see where some of you also may feel like you're being taken advantage of by many people, like you're being, and this is something that you want to come to an end because it's weighing heavy on you. So it's like a lot of weighing heavy on with emotional baggage. Okay, is what I could say. Some of you are dealing with this emotional baggage. Okay. Some of you want things to change. What's been taken away from your family. So there might have been things taken away from your family to make your family happy. And so now you're at like this confusion and you're trying to figure out how to make things right, how to bring things back in order for you and your family. Okay? I'm picking up quite a few stories from this, but I want to try to, sum it up to maybe 3 or 4 because of the sake of time and the sake of the video, as well as the sake of trying to bring some senses to it so that you guys can pick and journal. You may journal all of it. I don't know. So let's break this down. So one message, as I said, I'm feeling like some of you are not happy. You're just not happy. You feel like, you know, you're in a situation right now where you're not happy. Some of you have a lot of confusion, and you're not happy. Point blank, period. You could be not happy because things have been taken away from you. You could be not happy because of there's something going on in your family dynamics right now. Some of you may have been um, taken advantage of by someone in your family. There could have been some theft going on here. Okay. Some of you may have lost money recently. When it comes down to your family or some, you know, and when I say family, this could be immediate family, spouse, could be children, could be whatever, friendships is what I'm talking about. But I see a lot of confusion here. I see confusion, I see theft, I see lies, I see things where you are not happy, you know, is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing where some of you are just not happy. I'm seeing where some of you are, you know, you feel as if you've been taken advantage of, unsupported, okay? And possibly this is by family. So, over this Seven of Swords, you have the Emperor. Now, this could be with a brother, this could be with a spouse, this could be with a superior person, someone in high position. You feel like someone in high power has taken something from you. Some of you may be dealing with that. You may feel a sense of where someone has abused their authority. So, one message I'm feeling like you feel like someone has abused their authority, or they have taken advantage of you. And this could be an Aries, this could be a Leo, this could be Taurus, or this could be just someone that is in high power. This could be a father figure, brother figure, but they've taken advantage of you, or someone is taking advantage of you, okay? Or they took something from you, or someone's abusing their power with you, okay? Some of you may be dealing with that energy where someone's abusing their power. And the spiritual message for you is a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. The Five of Gabriel, five talks about releasing. So this is someone you may need to release out of your life, move on from, okay? This energy that you feel that has taken advantage of you, or that has blatantly been disrespectful with the seven. The seven deals with theft. It deals with trying to conform to something that does not need to be conformed to. Someone abusing their power, someone taking something from you, someone using their power to get what they want. I'm also feeling that. So definitely I'm feeling as if someone is abusing their power, taking advantage of a situation, taking advantage of you. I'm feeling that. When it comes down to your happiness or money, there may be a lot of turbulence around that energy, okay? Your happiness, your money, your success. Some of you, you know, there's a lot of turbulence energy around that, I'm feeling, when it comes down to your happiness or even success, okay? Fighting for what's yours. Some of you may be fighting for what belongs to you. Fighting for your happiness, you know, fighting for what you feel that belongs to you. You have the Ace of Raphael, which is a healer. And it says a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep, long-lasting spiritual insight. So this could be with a partnership for some of you, or if you're fighting for your situation, your partnership, your relationship. Some of you could be fighting for your partnership. You could be fighting for love right now, okay? Fighting for your happiness, fighting for what you believe in, or you're fighting for something that you feel that is deserving to you, okay? Some of you are fighting for something that you feel that is deserving to you. When it comes down to, there's some confusion going on. There's a lot going on. Some of you may feel like a lot is going on in your life right now. And you may also feel like your life is somewhat scattered, but I do feel like there's a turning point for some of you in this energy in this month. So there's a turning point for some of you in this energy in this month, okay? Like you're moving on from this. And you have the Four of Raphael. Fours deals with stability. It deals with balance. Raphael is also a healer. And it says, seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. And I definitely second that emotion. With the Moon card here, as well as the Seven of Cups, talks about scattered energy. It talks about doing too much. It talks about too much is going on. So for those of you that you have a lot going on, there's a lot of scatteredness, there's a lot of confusion, you feel like you're overloaded, overwhelmed emotionally, you may need to seek out other ways to deal with this. Be aware of your own emotions. So your own emotions may be tying deeply into this energy. And again, for some of us, this is the energies that we're being dealt with because what's going on in the world. Plus, we have 4 planets that are in retrograde. We have Pluto that's in retrograde, which talks about politics. It deals with fear. It deals with death. It deals with money. You know, it deals with what goes on. It deals with a lot of secrets. You know, a lot of secrets and hardcore issues that we deal with on day-to-day basis. And now that this planet is in retrograde, it's causing us to go back and look at things that truly matter, things that we're being affected by. And because some of us are emotionally tied to this, it's weighing heavy on you. So now you need to find a way how to deal with this, beloved. And some of you, you will find a turning point in this month. You will find a turning point in this month, okay? What you're moving towards, again, some of you may be having some issues with your family. There may be something going on with family right now. Some of you may have lost family recently and you're dealing with that, the loss of loved ones. Some of you may be dealing with something going on in your family, maybe felt somewhat taken advantage by family members, or there was a loss in your family recently. Some of you may be trying to restore hardships to your family, okay? Some of you could be trying to restore hardships in your family right now. And, you know, it's like you're trying to look at things from a spiritual aspect. So some of you are out there where you're trying to, you know, restore things in your family. You're trying to look at things from a more spiritual aspect. And it says, joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through quiet meditation. So it's time for you to meditate. It's time for you to pray. It's time for you to really soul search. This is a time for you to soul search and really truly understand what is going to help you in your family to restore, okay, or to heal over something that was a loss to you, okay? Definitely, I feel like there was something going on with families during this time, okay? And then we have the Judgment. Okay, we have the Judgment and then the Nine of Wands. This is almost over. So whatever this energy is, it's almost over, okay? This thing is almost over. Be cautious, stand your ground, be patient is what I'm feeling, because it's almost over. You're almost to the ending of something if this message resonates with you. The Epiphany again. So the Epiphany again is basically having faith. It's almost over, okay? There's something you will be able to take away from whatever this is for you, beloved, and it's going to be a growing spurt for you, okay? A growing spurt for you. This is something that you can take with you and say, I learned something out of that situation, okay? I got something out of that situation, even though I went through something. You know those kind of moments when you got to go through something, but they'll never leave your mindset. You'll always remember that. And that situation you're going to learn something from. So let's recap a little bit. And let's see if Spirit gives any additional messages. So I feel like a lot of you are dealing with, or some of you are dealing with, theft. Someone has taken something from you, and this could be someone that is close to you, someone that is close to you, okay, where they've taken something from you. Also, I feel like someone is abusing their power. I feel like someone is abusing their power against you, and you're dealing with that energy. I feel like some of you, there's a lot of confusion right now, and an emotional confusion where you're just scattered and you have too much going on, and there's a lot affecting you right now, and you're feeling overwhelmed, right? I'm also feeling like some of you are trying to restore things in your family, things that have been taken from your family. You're trying to rebuild, repair your family. I'm also feeling like when it comes down to happiness, some of you are dealing with somewhat depression. You're not necessarily happy. Some of you are dealing with that as well. Okay. Um, I feel like it's almost over. So for some of you where you feel like you've lost something, something's been taken away from you. Some of you could have also gone through physical loss. You know, it's like the pain or the confusion or the emotional effect of this thing. It's never gonna leave, but the pain, the initial pain, that you're getting to a place where you can move forward. And if it's about being theft, someone took something from you, I do feel like there's going to be a judgment on that energy. I feel like there's a judgment on that energy. So some of you could be dealing with legal matters. A lot of strong energy, but we do have planets that are in retrograde. We do have planets that are, we have a lot going on, even with the planets being in retrograde. We have a lot going on in society, right? We have a lot going on in America. We have a lot going on around the globe. We have a lot. We have a lot of tension. We have a lot of frustration when it comes down to our economy, when it comes down to our beliefs, when it comes down to our rights, when it comes down to just trying to be healthy and well. We have a lot that's going on in our system, in our world, in our day to day, right? In our norm. And now we're having to live a different norm and adjust to this different norm. And for some of you, this is the energy. You're being affected by it. Some of you may feel like, okay, things were taken away from me during this new norm. Some of you may feel like you didn't have the support of family during this new norm. Some of you may feel overwhelmed because of this new norm, right? Some of you may literally have been taken advantage of by authority. Some of you may have been taken advantage of by someone abusing their position, their title against you. But there will be a judgment against that. So some of you may be dealing with some true harsh energies. And I would say if this message, this journaling with JE message, you pick which one you may resonate with, if any, and journal this. And as you're journaling this, you're taking the message, you're writing it down, and then you're taking how this message applies to your life, how it makes you feel, what can you learn from this, and what are you willing to move on from in this message. That's what I want you to journal if this message resonates with you, okay? So I appreciate you guys. Until next Journaling with JE exercise, guys, be well, be safe.